What's happening? We're in the building, man. We're in the building, y'all. Today is the day. We're in the building, y'all. This is the day. This is the day that the Lord has made. I will rejoice. What's up with y'all, man? How y'all feeling, man? Y'all feeling good out there, man? I'm tired. I've been working all day. They call me, they say I'm on life. I just work all day. What's up with it, Dre? Shout out to Dre. It's 7 hours, you know what I'm saying? So we're going to get this stream going, man. I'm trying to do something right quick, though. Let me get this out the way first. Let's switch it off. Let's get this cracking, y'all.
Or it just kind of took you by surprise when you heard?
Court Part 2 is now session. The Judge presiding.
Good morning, everyone. You can all be seated. We're on record in State versus Davis, C-377-407. Welcome back, everybody. Anything we need to address outside the presence?
Your Honor, I do have some concern with regards to the State's current presentation of evidence in this case.
Okay.
There was some discussion, I believe, that was on recording. That was something that I did not believe should have been included. Some prior bad act that was in the first, I don't know, maybe 5 or 6 minutes of the recording that we listened to on Friday. I did not make an objection to that particular point because I was trying to figure out whether it came in under some motion practice prior, and I don't believe it does.
And specifically, what bad act is that?
Is that Mr. Davis is talking specifically about criminal history, and he had mentioned something along the lines that he was involved in a shooting, and that and it was also because of drugs. We've always known about drugs, that's in his criminal history, but with regards to his reference to a shooting, I think it's highly prejudicial in this case. And I don't know where it's at in there. I was trying to figure out with my people over the weekend where it was exactly, but we don't have this exact recording.
Okay. So in my motion regarding the bad acts and regarding essentially all of the evidence that was going to be admitted in this case, there was a caveat that there would be certain things that would be excluded, that could be redacted out. Was this something you were familiar with in your previous listenings, or it just kind of took you by surprise when you heard it this time?
Well, we don't have the proposed redacted version of this.
There is no redaction done to this whatsoever. There was no request made to redact it, but our motion specifically addressed that his first criminal conviction was a misdemeanor for shooting into the occupied structure.
Can I finish with Mr. Samft real quick,
Sure.
and then I'll turn to you, Mr. DiGiacomo. Mr. Samft, go. You may finish.
Oh no, I was listening to Mr. Giacomo. So I mean, to me,
Okay.
to me, the bigger issue is that we have this recording now. I mean, obviously, if there's things in here that is potentially going to be a problem, there would be, at least from the state, some effort to reach out to me and say, hey, here are the things that we think that still falls under the purview of what the court order was in this case, and maybe there's some things in here you want to discuss. I would think that that would have been a discussion prior to the publication of it. I just presumed that what we were hearing up on the with this particular witness on Friday was the stuff that we had already heard. The problem is, like I said, there's a reference to a shooting in here, there's a reference to another, I can't remember what the other act is that's in there, but once again, it goes back to the fact that there was some motion practice done on this, and I agree with the court. The other part of the problem is that, you know, we've had reference to the Biggie Smalls murder. The state, in their own motion practice, had indicated that they weren't going to, that the Biggie Smalls murder had nothing to do with the TUPAC investigation. And to me,
I think with Mr. Dwayne Davis had no involvement in the Biggie Smalls, and we've admonished the jury that there is no indication that he has anything to do with that at this point. But ultimately, the nexus of this investigation was such that they were investigated together, for better or for worse.
Right. And I mean, we could sit here and talk words all day with that jury waiting outside, but I think what we're proposing the court to do, what I would propose the court to do, is just have some type of limiting instruction to the jury, in indicating to them you may be hearing other things that are not the focus of this particular investigation of Tupac's murder, something along those lines. Just a limiting instruction.
Sure. Mr. DiGiacomo, do you have an objection to the limiting instruction?
No, I actually think before every witness, maybe you just read that Tavares instruction to them each time.
So just to remedy what we're talking about now, I'll have Mr. Samp propose a limiting instruction, and then I'll, from here on out, given the party's dual request, I'll read the Tavares instruction, unless it's a witness that has nothing to do with, if it were, for example, the gentleman who'd taken the photo, he wouldn't have anything to do with the bad acts that we wouldn't have to read. But if it were anybody else, anybody, probably law enforcement at this point, I can read it?
Yes, Judge, and just so that there's complete candor to the court, we did a motion on his prior shooting. It sounds like to me it's not real clear. We didn't do a motion on his 2015 conviction. I didn't realize until it was rolling.
And say my boy, you already know, man, for the, you know what I'm saying, get Eric, put a thumbs up, man.
You hear it's actually being spoken that he does reference some police contact in 2015, and I do realize he was convicted of that. I didn't know or recognize that was in there. If the court wants to, since we're past that portion where he talks about it, we can have somebody redact the audio so that the one that goes back to the jury removes the reference to the 2015 conviction. Because he talks about the last time I was in the feds or the last time I was in prison, and then he mentions 2015.
Okay.
And that has to do with an event that's completely unrelated to our investigation. I just didn't realize, I didn't tie those two together until I heard the audio being played with the transcript.
Okay. So we'll have that redacted when it does go back in case they spend more time with it. Mr. Samp, what is the proposed
Shout my boy, you already know.
Instruction that you would like at this time for me to read to the jury when they walk in?
You're asking me to put words together?
Yeah. That's your job. That's what you're good at.
It is my job. Here's my famous people.
Okay.
Your Honor,
I'll let Colleen make a proposal.
Yes, Your Honor, I would think it'd be something along.
I'm going to let him propose it.
Okay.
Yeah, let me propose it.
All right, then we can have some discussions about what it actually is.
Okay, let him propose it, and then you can object. But I think it's cleaner for the record if he proposes it.
I don't know that it matters for Tavares, but okay.
Huh?
I don't think it matters for the purposes of Tavares, but okay.
This isn't a Tavares instruction. The Tavares instruction's already been determined because this isn't something that's being let in for the purposes that I'd let in bad acts. This is something that they're asking just to disregard.
That's only the 2015.
Yeah.
The
Correct.
shooting should still come in because the court ruled upon that.
Yeah, that's what I thought we were talking about.
So what is the shooting is there for credibility of the statements of defendant, motive, and identity?
Yes.
In his book, he starts off with, my first criminal conviction is shooting into an occupied house, and describes the event. That comes in. What shouldn't come in, and if he wants a limiting instruction on, is the 2015. I don't know if they would want a limiting instruction since we're going to redact the audio before the jury gets it. We'll also redact the transcript before the jury gets it. So I don't know if he wants to draw attention because they may not have caught.
I'm going to let them talk, and then I'll let you guys weigh in.
I do have one other further matter, Your Honor.
Okay.
I'm done with this particular issue. The other issue is this. With regards to Mr. Dorsey's testimony, we have a record from Detective Mock, who interviews Mr. Dorsey prior to his testimony. His testimony, though, on the stand really made things a little bit more easier to understand in terms of how his relation is with this case. In essence, what happens is that BET is asked by the district attorney's office to produce documents. Maybe it was through MOG. Maybe MOG is the one who does it. But in either event, BET says, okay, here's what we're going to produce. And they produce the actual finished product as their production.
Right.
They don't introduce B-rolls. They don't do anything other than that. And they basically said, that's all we've got. I think Mr. Diaz or Rios or whatever his name was prior to this had said something along the same lines that, hey, this is just how they do. The problem with what we're doing now is this. Mr. Dorsey gets up there and testifies, and he says, look, my job, from what I understand, was to listen in to the interview that's being conducted between Mr. Davis and the interviewer, whoever that person is. And he's supposed to be there to really sort of make sure that Mr. Davis is not lying or saying something that's off from what he understands the 2008 proper session to be, the recording. Here's the problem with it. At the end of what he does, and what he's proposed now, what the state is now using, is surreptitious recordings in between the official recordings by BET. Now, what does that mean? That means that while Mr. Davis is sitting in that room, he's sitting in that room with the interviewer, and at some point he's going to be asking for breaks. He's going to be asking for time to talk to somebody else.
Okay.
Which we understand it to be.
What's up, my people? Y'all know what's the deal with y'all, man? We in the building, man. I'm in the back here just chilling, watching it up. Like arguing right now, arguing a point about bringing certain type of evidences to the courtroom right now. You know what I'm saying? So they argued about the evidence they bring in the court right now. They want to bring in some more testimonial evidence, but he's saying in some part of the evidence, he goes off screen and talk with his lawyer, and that part should not be brought into evidence, bro, because it's still attorney-client privilege. That's where we at right now.
Wayne Higgins, his attorney. Those conversations are not hot mic conversations. They are conversations between attorney and client.
Hey, bro, listen, folks. Listen, bro. Another stream. Hey, listen. It's not even a problem. I wanted to streak a like because you decided to come into my chat and ain't nothing but it's free. Now I can see that if I said about some money or something, you talking about a like, bro. Stop it, bro. Y'all talking about a like? How it? Man, come on, bro. I ain't even gonna start today. Not even today. Talking about a like. Like I said, if you said a member or something, be a member or all that type of stuff. You talking about a like, bro. You know how petty you sound, brother. That shit sound just what?
And there is a reasonable expectation of privacy there because of the fact that it's done off camera, because BET does not record it. And on top of it too, that as that's happening, they're talking in a tone. They're not yelling and screaming it out loud, but they're talking in a tone to say, "Hey, what do we do here? Whatever the issues are." I think those parts of this recording that Mr. Dorsey had done, I think those are parts that need to be included from the jury's understanding. Because here's the thing. I understand he's not a state actor. I understand that it doesn't fall under this idea of, hey, well, he wasn't ordered by a detective to do that, and Dupree is definitely not a detective at this particular point. However, it is still a crime in California to record someone's conversations that they believe is private. Regardless of if we're in a room and having a conversation, if I'm having a conversation with this individual sitting right next to me and I believe that is private, under California law, that is still illegally obtained material.
But ultimately, the remedy for a private actor acting in a nefarious, illegal, whatever you want to call it way, is not exclusion against the state because the state's not the actor doing that. So that was sort of my comment when it was brought up that way. I think the attorney-client privilege argument is definitely more interesting and is new. Or any final word on that before I turn to Mr. DiGiacomo?
Well, I mean, because here's the issue that we have. Right now, what we have is an individual who basically takes his iPhone out, plugs it down on a speaker next to where he's at. He's hiding in a room to avoid detection by Mr. Davis, and he's recording the entire time. You hear other people communicating or having some type of discussion on top of his recording, which means that it's done openly in front of this mic or whatever he's at. he doesn't see a screen or monitor. He doesn't know what is being recorded or not. He just records the whole thing. The concern that I have with it is right now, as we're watching and listening to what's being played by the state, we don't see where exactly it is that they're going to bring in the parts that are not in the transcripts that we have from the recording. That's the official BET offering versus the stuff that they have that would have the additional thing on top of it, the surreptitious recording by Mr. Dorsey.
Okay. State.
Two things. Mr. Dorsey had a transcript of his recordings that has been provided to the defense.
Okay.
And there's a transcript of the official BET recordings, which, if you notice while listening to it, even the BET transcripts does not pick up background conversations or transcribe background conversations between other people when Mr. Diaz is asking questions.
Okay.
Mr. Dorsey will testify, because I specifically had asked him about the attorney-client thing. He will testify at no point in time when Mr. Davis is talking to Mr. Higgins is there not a third party present from E1 Entertainment. So there is no privileged communication that occurs between Mr. Davis and his attorney. Even at one point you're going to hear Mr. Davis say, hey, hold on, this is a hot mic.
Let's bring him in and do a short evidentiary hearing then on that issue of attorney-client privilege.
Sure.
Okay.
I assume he's back there.
We'll have Mr. Dorsey come in real quick. We'll have him resworn, and then we'll just proceed on this limited issue outside the presence, and then ultimately I'll make a determination. I understand it's your proffer that that's what he's going to say, but I'd rather have it fleshed out.
That's fine. No.
Bring in Mr. Dorsey. Just Mr. Dorsey, no jurors. No jurors yet. Okay, Mr. Dorsey, we're going to have you sworn real quick.
Raise your hand. You do solemnly swear the testimony you're about to give in this action shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
You may be seated. May I have you state and spell your first and last name for the record?
Yes, it's Michael Dorsey, Michael Dorsey.
All right, thanks for coming back, Mr. Dorsey. I hope you had a good weekend. We just needed to do a quick outside the presence sort of hearing so I can determine the legality of some things that are coming in, okay?
Sure.
Or not, potentially not coming in. So I'll let Mr. DiGiacomo ask him some questions about the issue we brought up.
Mr. Dorsey, I know there's times on this recording where you capture conversations that involve the defendant and Wayne Higgins.
Yes.
During those conversations, were they ever alone in a room having a conversation? Was there always a third party present?
I believe they were always in the studio, and there are, I think most of the time you actually hear Mario talking with them. It's like a three-way conversation. So I understand like how privilege works to some extent, and it sounded to me like always he was still in the studio, didn't go outside into a hallway, and again, you can hear Wayne Higgins talking with him.
And not just Mario Diaz. Isn't there a number of people to do this production that have to be in that room?
Correct. There would have been another producer. There's the sound recordist. There's at least one videographer. There's probably at least a lighting person in there. There's at least a good half dozen people in that room with them.
And at one point, does Mr. Davis make some comment about, hey, careful, this is a hot mic?
He does, yes. He's kind of whispering, this is a hot mic.
So at no point where you're capturing or recording there's not other people within, and describe the size of the studio.
Sure, it's a very small studio. It's probably a quarter the size of this courtroom.
So it's a very small room with 4 or 5 people in it where he's having this conversation.
That's correct, yes.
Nothing further.
Mr. Dorsey, where are you when these conversations are taking place?
I was in an office down the hall.
Okay, and so you had eyes on the studio the entire time?
I did not have eyes on the studio, no.
Okay. you could hear
Yes.
people speaking as to everything that was being said in there?
Yes.
And how were you recording again? Remind me.
I had a pair of headphones, and I had my phone, and I just hit record.
Okay,
Put the
and
headphones
so
on the
it's
phone.
essentially the studio audio that you're using.
Exactly, the live audio coming straight from the studio. Yes.
So it's a room. Do you know if the studio has signs that they're recording at all times? Like signage that says something like, "This is a recording studio. You are
Sure.
subject
Yeah,
to
most
recording."
like,
Things like that.
Yes,
I've
recording
seen-
studios typically have the signs up like that. Plus, of course, he would have signed a release, so he knows he's being recorded.
Okay, got it. Anything further? Sorry, I sort of hijacked that a little bit, Mr. DiGiacomo.
Not from the state.
Mr. Sam, you may cross.
Okay, Mr. Dorsey, you've never met Mr. Davis before.
We've never met. We've seen each other before.
Okay, so on the day of the recording, you made it a point to not run into Mr. Davis, fair?
Correct.
You were actually in this other room,
That's correct.
and you're there just with headphones on.
Yes.
So,
And I saw him walk by. I know
Right.
he's disagreeing with me right now. I watched him go by,
sure, and that's
and
fine.
he looked at me.
Okay, are you done with the answer?
Yeah, I sure am.
Okay. Now, in terms of your work, I want to make sure I'm clear. Are you working as an employee of BET?
No,
Okay, what are you at that point?
I am a contract employee, work for hire, as a technical consultant for specifically this production. I'm not hired by BET. I'm hired by the production company.
By the production company?
Yes, sir.
And that's Entertainment One?
Entertainment One and Creature Films, like a subsidiary of Entertainment One.
All right. And then in terms of your work with Entertainment One, that was bound with a confidential agreement, right?
Yes,
Do you have proof right now that you're no longer bound to that agreement?
I do. I have a letter from an attorney at Paramount Pictures, which owns BET, approving me sharing my information. And then I also have an email from Mark Ford, the head of Creature Films, also saying he had no objection.
Okay. So in your work with Entertainment One, what you basically do is you have your phone or whatever recording device down
Yes.
next to the monitor in which you're listening to a conversation.
Correct.
You cannot tell us who's where in your recording, correct?
Correct.
You just hear noises, right?
That's right.
Now, in terms of the actual recording itself, as the individuals sitting there, are they sitting with mics on their lapels as they're sitting there being interviewed by that person?
What you mean, the person conducting the interview, is he wearing a mic?
Is he wearing a mic, and is the person that he's interviewing wearing a mic?
I don't know if the Mario Diaz, for example, is conducting the interview. I don't know if he was wearing a lapel mic, but there would be two mics in the room minimum. There would be a lapel mic on Keefe, and then there would be a shotgun mic over him that is kind of capturing everything else in the room.
Right. And so, in terms of what you're recording, you don't know, for instance, if the cameras are on and off because you're actually just listening to sound.
That's correct.
And in terms of the interview, you understand that Wayne Higgins was in the room as well as
Yes.
Mr. Davis.
Yes, he was there for the entire first interview, and then he was like 10 minutes late to the second interview.
All right. Now, before we were listening to this, are there any moments at all where Mr. Davis is talking?
This is the Tupac Keefe D trial. Keefe D on trial, right, for the unaliving of Tupac Shakur. You ain't know what's going. This is day 6. Keefe D proffer agreement. They arguing right now of what they are trying to allow into as evidence. This man was in an office recording Keefe D and them conversations, even when the camera was off. So they arguing if his transcripts should be admitted as evidence if he with his lawyer, attorney-client privilege, and he sit right there and he's still recording. That's where they are right now.
Loudly during what you would think would be a private conversation.
Loudly.
Well, listen very carefully. If you listen to the story, bro, he never passed a gun to his nephew. That never was the story. The story was he passed the gun to old boy. His nephew grabbed the blower and did his thing. So he never passed the gun to his nephew. That's not that ain't gonna be. That's not it. He cooked. Stick him.
He's just using a normal indoor voice, is what I would say.
Okay, and then when you say that there was this statement that this is a hot mic,
Yes.
fair to say that that was a reminder to whoever he's talking to that, hey, this should be kept private.
Correct.
All right.
Yeah.
So there were times where there was an understanding, or at least an idea that what they were going to have a conversation about.
There was one time, that was the only time.
Now, after you had recorded what you did in
Yes.
this case, which is the entire thing,
Correct.
you never had his permission to record all of it, right?
I didn't need his permission.
Why?
Because he's there to be recorded. He's got mics on him. He has lights and a camera pointed at him. He's in a
No, he
production
does not.
studio. I'm officially hired on
That's a lie.
as a.
That's a lie. That's a lie. You need his permission. If you're going to separate record something he already recording, you can't separate record, do a third one. Oh, because it's just that. That's a lie. If that's the case, I'll record all you motherfuckers.
crew member. I'm allowed to do whatever I want.
No.
And-
Let's back up here to make sure I'm clear.
Sure.
You're a crew member, but you don't own the rights to the production itself, right?
Correct.
And you don't own the rights in terms of what the camera angles are or anything along those lines.
That's correct. I could
Now-
not put this on YouTube and profit from it.
Okay, well, back up here again. I want to make sure I'm clear. Did you take that audio recording that you made and give it to either Entertainment One or any of the subsidiaries in this case?
No,
Okay, so you basically took something that you didn't have permission to take.
that's not true.
Okay, well, back up here. Tell me who you got permission from.
I didn't need permission. Do you understand? There's no permission needed for that. I'm there to do it. I made the recording because he showed up for the first interview, not ready for his interview to be conducted.
No, you made the recording because you wanted to. He said, even in the first interview, bro, you said you was there to send the questions. That's it. To give him questions, not to record. You said you took your phone off and started recording yourself.
So I knew it was going to be broken up into 2 days. So I said, I'm going to make a recording of this so that I can make sure we ask the correct follow-up questions when we come back. That's the only reason I made this recording.
But you're not the contract person. You don't have a contract with
I
them.
apologize. We're way afield of the issue that the court needs to rule upon, and this sounds like cross-examination for a jury.
Oh, I'll get back into it, jury. I'm just saying as of right now, Judge, we have a problem because... Thank you. And just to make sure I'm clear, you take that recording and that's the recording that you're now publishing here for this jury, right?
Publishing, no. Playing for the jury, yes. Publishing suggests publicly. I'm not putting this out to the public.
That was a legal terminology,
Okay.
but you're playing that for the jury now.
Yes,
right?
sir.
I have no further questions.
Anything further, State?
Not from the state.
All right. In general, the attorney-client privilege under 49.095 is broken when you speak in front of a third party who's unrelated to the legal team. Here, it appears as though Mario Dorsey and others were potentially present for the conversations. Additionally, the setting of the interview itself does not lend itself to a belief that the conversations would be privileged and or private. It's a recording studio. The purpose is there to be recorded. A release is signed so that the person can be recorded. The entire room is microphoned up. Additionally, there are microphones on the people participating in the interview. In general, this isn't a situation that would lend itself to private conversations. I think based on the testimony, they are not privileged conversations. Circling back to the issue regarding the instruction to the jury, Mr. Sampt, is there anything? Did you want me to reread the Tavares instruction, which I can add something related to the unrelated shooting to? That proposal for that would be this. You have heard testimony regarding drug trafficking, conspiracy, a federal conviction, gang affiliation, and an unrelated shooting.
Judge, that's not an unrelated shooting. In 2015, he lets the cops come in his house and they find a gun and I think some drugs, and that's what he goes to prison on in 2015. The shooting he's talking about is his teenage shooting that's written about in his book. So Mr. Shams was conflating the two.
Okay.
The 2015, I
So
think,
how
I
about
believe
just
his
instead of federal conviction, prior criminal convictions?
a conviction in 2015? Because that's the only one that wasn't
My
part of the
point
motion.
is saying that it was unrelated, is saying that it's unrelated to this incident.
Correct. Unrelated 2015 incident.
Okay. So what's your proposal, Mr. Sampt? I saw you had a piece of paper.
Yes, Your Honor. Myself and the defense team worked on a Tavares instruction that says you are instructed that any testimony and or evidence introduced about any unrelated shootings and or murders is not admitted and should not be considered for propensity purposes, but instead for the purposes of motive, intent, or to establish the credibility of defendant statements.
it's not only not to be considered for propensity, it's not to be considered for any outside thing other than those narrow exceptions that we've delineated.
Okay, that's the propensity purposes was the.
So if you're okay with that defense, you want to add or any other purpose somewhere? Okay.
Yeah, we can add it or any other purpose.
Okay, let them add that and then bring it up to me and I'll use that as my master. And we'll ultimately end up giving this instruction to the jury in their packet.
Thank you.
So that's your suggestion, and that is granted, Mr. Sanft. As soon as Ms. Panduk finishes looking at it. Almost there, Mr. Dorsey.
Great.
Give us a minute.
I'm fine.
Okay.
Shakur, did any testimony and or evidence introduced about too many? About take the two out. Yeah. Any unrelated shootings or murders is not admitted and should not be considered by you for propensity other purposes except for the purposes of motive intent to establish the credibility of defendant's statements. Yeah. Some Banus, some poly.
About any unrelated shootings and or murders is not admitted and should not be considered by you for to the party stipulated to the presence of the jury.
Yes, Your Honor.
You may be seated. All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you had a good weekend. I apologize for the delay. We had a legal issue that I did need to decide before we brought you in, so I do appreciate your patience in that matter. There's a limiting instruction that I need to read to you, and then we're going to resume with Mr. Dorsey's testimony. You are instructed that any testimony and or evidence introduced about any unrelated shootings and or murders is not admitted and should not be considered by you for propensity or any other purposes. It is admitted only for the purpose of motive, intent, or to establish the credibility of defendant's statements. All right, Mr. DiGiacomo, Mr. Dorsey has already been sworn, and so you may proceed.
Thank you. Mr. Dorsey, in that first portion, the first 35-17, and we're about to get back to it. Let me ask you this. After 2019, did you become aware that Mr. Davis published a book?
Yes,
Did you read the book?
I did.
Were there historical facts he provided you in 2017 that were included within that book?
Yes, there were biographical facts from his childhood. They were in both.
And do you recall what those various biographical
I do.
background, if you could tell the ladies and gentlemen?
Sure. One of the stories was how his first time hanging out with the Crips when he was 9 years old, and he was shooting dice, and his dad drove by and saw him and ended up, punishing him for that. He talked about playing Pop Warner football with Suge Knight. Not just that, but also he talked about going to Suge's house after they would win for parties in their backyard, like pool parties. He talked about a baseball coach at the Compton College who was dealing drugs. I think Keefe was like in middle schooler, and he started running as kind of a courier for that guy. It was his first introduction to the drug game. He talked about being in the Upward Bound program at UCLA, and there may have been one other detail in there, but all details that I've only ever heard in that interview and read in his book. So I conclude that the author could have only gotten those from him.
All right, Judge, I'm going to do a little bit to fast forward this to 35-17, I think we were at.
And we put on record we put on record when you paused it. Did you write that down?
It was 35:17 was where we paused
Okay.
it. And so I'm trying to get there. This program doesn't make it real easy to just jump that far.
Sounds good.
Nope, went a little too far.
Hey, you don't think? Remember my boy Zip was rolling up, we went to the club and rolling up weed in the neighborhood.
So here's the problem.
I guess they
Sorry, Judge, the transcript won't come up if I don't start it at 17A.
Start it over?
I'm not starting it over. I just have to roll from here to wherever we're going.
Okay.
So I'm just going to have to guess, and hopefully we're close.
No, we had ran into him at the House of Blues.
Sorry. One more time here. We may just have to listen to a little bit more than we...
Just that night, seemed like dude stuck his head up my ass on me. You know what I'm saying? He's a special agent in charge of the major crime. It was just that night that dude made my life a little bit. You know, I did a 5.5. He came up here at least 10 times.
I'm going to stop this.
Before his interview in 2017, had you ever heard of Special Agent Holiday?
I don't think so. I don't remember hearing much about the federal investigations into him. That was new information to me.
Told the warden, we got up here, he's a serial killer. Like, oh, fuck, you know what I'm saying? Kill them rappers.
Like, how did it, like, evolve? Like, you guys were cool, and then you hung out a lot together.
Now, when these people come to California, usually we meet up and have fun. I was a baller, I had children. In fact, I was doing better than him back then. You know, shit, have fun, man.
Did he ever talk about Shook? Did he ever talk about getting scared?
You fucked up. What's that?
I said, did he ever talk about Shook? Did he ever talk about being scared and like getting all the bullshit, go back and forth, the East Coast, West Coast shit?
He didn't talk about that till later on in our relationship.
That's right.
Well, that's what I mean. Like, you know, when did we get to that spot, that place where you guys were talking about that?
I remember my boy Zip was rolling up, he was going to the club one night, rolling up Greenleaf in the neighborhood. His phone rang. He was like, I guess they must have fucking played it. Something, I don't know. He's like, man, let me speak to Keefe. I got on the phone. What's up, dog? He's like, man, I'm giving a concert out there. You want to tour on the West Coast. That's what was, think it's cool to come out there. I just said, why it wouldn't be cool? He's like, the big CEO guy. CEO guy? He's like, yeah, the big guy. I knew what he was talking about. It was like a cold word and shit. So I guess I was kind of scared of the guy. So we went to the Irvine Meadows. It was some jam.
Oh, let's get Irvine.
Maybe had the hottest song out in the world. You know what I'm saying? Shit, that song was One More Chance. Boogie in on the stage. Suge was right there. So I came off the stage, he asked me, man, how you know that? Same way I know you. I told him that. So then, after that, we went to the San Diego concert. As a matter of fact, the Dallas Cowboys stayed in the same hotel we stayed in.
It's good, he's telling all the same details. He did 10 years ago.
Hey, man, all of them laws will go all around him for the Dallas Cowboys.
Football team,
It's
everything.
ready for Troy Aikman. Saying, I don't know if we'll get you in trouble or not, but the laws are all around the Then we went to the Anaheim. That was on the Halloween night.
Perfect. Halloween.
Halloween night. Was cool there too.
Did he just give you passes for everyone? Like, everyone would go, concerts.
Y'all just go get the tickets with the little homies. I was riding in the van. I was on the stage with him every time.
Did you get to hang out with Biggie, obviously, right?
Yeah, Biggie was cool. Cool dude and everything like that.
So when did Puffy start talking about, Suge on a real serious level?
You was back there? We already established that.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Now, what'd you say?
I said, when did he start talking about Suge, like, on a real serious level? Puffy.
Oh, being scared of shit?
Well, or doing something more than that.
I ain't really comfortable talking about that right now. When you see me in that suit, you got me, all right?
Okay.
I've been and thought that out.
Okay. So let's take a break. You can go smoke. Can you be back here in 10 minutes? I want to get more before the 2 o'clock.
Deadline.
Yeah.
And you got to give me to my wife. Because she did take me back. I couldn't. I might have not been here.
What do you mean? Do you want me to?
I said I might have not been here.
Oh, of course, yeah. But she's not down.
She's
She's not down there with you, right? She's in the hotel.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like.
Well, I got to take care of her.
Yeah, of course.
After
After lunch, we'll do a little more, and then you're done. Okay.
All right. I'm gonna smoke with
Is that cool?
Fans is watching. Fans is watching.
Mr. Dorsey, is that an example where maybe the tape was running before you now restart the recorder?
Correct, yeah.
And that is 3532.
Okay.
Get rid of this problem.
Can you tell me what he told you? Like his exact words? Do you remember?
We're gonna do that on the next one. I have that pretty soon on. All right?
All right. Hold on. So, say it in your own words then, not his words. What did he ask you to do? To say it in your own words then, not his words. What did he want?
I guess he want to get rid of them dudes, his problems. Want to get rid of his problems. Yeah.
And who were his problems?
CEO, the big guy. Yeah.
And when did? Yeah, because you said hit him up was a big deal for him, right? Like that was
that was
too.
Man, that was totally disrespect. You don't think so?
Yeah, I told you. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think he even said something about us. To me, he didn't say our name, but he said whoever down with him, fuck them too. I'm like, damn.
And so you guys were cool with that, with helping him.
No, we had ran into him at the House of Blues. This is Pop. Ran into him at the House of Blues. Him and the guy Big Sight, the Outlaws. And he had just made that record. Long Beach and Rose band. So one of the homies went up here and
damn, shut the fuck up.
put him in a little thing right here. Say, man, you know what the fuck that mean? Long Beach and Rose band? He's like, no, I'm just rapping. And Sight like, yeah, he's just rapping, man. You don't know nothing about that. Stand for blood, motherfucker. Stop, brother. So, he was kind of scared that night. You know what I'm saying? And we go out in the parking lot and whoop about 5 motherfuckers' asses. You know what I'm saying? And got into it with some dudes out there in the parking lot. And he's in that shit. He's like, yo, them dudes ain't no joke.
Sorry about that, guys. So how much did Puffy offer you? How much did Puff offer you? Wayne's gonna give the green light, right?
I don't have a good answer for you when I have one that suit on. I'm gonna take it through for you. Exactly, you know what I'm saying, the rate.
But he offered you, can you just say he offered us some money or something like that? Can you say that it was money at least?
Yes, it was money, yeah. Offered us money. Yeah. Yeah, he was kind of scared of it. He was really scared of the dudes, you know what I'm saying? Puff wasn't no game. I mean, he was out of college and all that, walking art school and all that shit. He ain't with that street life. But the really beef still should have had was, it should have been with Wu-Tang. Wu-Tang them the one was doing the damn foot after the pool at the Shorts concert. They was calling you out. You two was picking some fucking kids, junior mafia. These are kids. You a grown ass man. You know what I'm saying? But the beef should have been with the Wu-Tang. He wanted to take it out on the bad boys, the kids, you know, start up with them. You know what I'm saying? Push his way around.
Well, that's because Tupac was having that shit.
Lit, Biggie. Yeah. He was lit.
Suge hooked up with Tupac. Alright, we're going against this.
Just before he got out of jail, though, remember the Source Awards? He was like, every once in a while, like, you ain't got no love for two, you ain't got no love for the West Coast. Remember saying that? Yeah. All that shit really, I feel it was a jealousy thing. He should have just been happy, Suge should have been happy. You making money, and this dude's making money. Be proud of each other, you know what I'm saying? Fuck, you want to bring each other down for?
So why'd you want to get involved in that?
You didn't want to get involved in that shit. They brought it to us. Bring something to the gangsters. I told you that earlier. It's a cap pill.
Yeah, I hear you. Is it true that Biggie and those guys from Bad Boy used to hang out?
They never would come.
Never.
Really, it's they had some bad cops around shit.
I read something about them hanging out in your girl's house in California Street.
They never
No pictures of
never,
that?
never hung out there. Promise. You know what I'm saying?
So let's cut to, let's talk about Orlando. We have 10 minutes before we cut out for lunch. So I want to know, like, who your nephew is. Like, you know, not a lot of stuff to know about him. You know, who is he? How old is he? What kind of family? Tell me a little bit about him.
Yeah.
Who are we talking about?
He's well respected, intelligent.
Who, Orlando?
Orlando. My nephew Orlando. Well respected, good student in school. Everybody loved him. You know what I'm saying? He's just a likable guy. Everybody loved him. And he liked the Tupac too. You know,
So what got him involved in, you know, gang life? Yeah, was he involved in gang life at all?
He wasn't no gang.
Yeah, that's cool.
Told you there's a difference between gangster and gang people.
You want to talk to me about what happened at that Lakewood Mall in Trevor Lane? Thing about the chain?
Okay, I wasn't there.
Yeah, I know, but you can tell me a story because, you know, there's only so many people who know it.
The guy, one of my little homies, wanted to play college football. He was on scholarship. He was at the they wanted to help him get some stuff, like tennis shoes and sweats and clothes and stuff so he can send him to college. So he was there waiting on me. And then the homies come up there. And Trayvon, the three death row guys were there. I guess they was mad dog and talking shit to him and shit like that. shit. When some homies came to the door, he seen them.
Nice.
First thing he did was sock the dude and snatch this chain. I would never snatch that guy's chain. Never. Marcus snatched his chain. Chains wasn't worth fucking for $300. Petty ass bullshit ass chain. Just smash a little fucking what's the name like this? That fucking chain talking about some bounty and the punk ass chain. Yeah.
There's a bounty on it.
Man, that little punk ass chains on me, come on.
So he didn't do it.
Orlando did not snatch that man chain.
So why is it that Tupac then saw him and said, that's the guy who snatched my chain?
All this stuff was building up. It just went from the mall. One day we was on Sunset. Shug pulled up in this Rolls Royce. Him, Snoop Dogg was in the black one. Tupac was in the white one. I think we was at the Roxy. That's where we went there. And they pulled up in their Rolls Royces. Just bought 30, 40 clips out there. And listen, he got that DVD. I'm like, oh shit. Jumped out his car and talking to me. Sure, you like, is it cracking up here? I'm like, no, dog. He said, oh, well, Paradise is cracking. It's a club at the time, Hyatt in Santa Monica. Going down there. Shit, when we hit that street there on Santa Monica, some dudes just started shooting. Shot up, shot his Rolls Royce. So the red Godfather was laying in the street. I guess he figured that we was behind that too, you know what I'm saying? We was with you, or whatever, with you, you know? Yeah, it's all kind of little different angles on that shit. We just went from there.
So talk to me about, because I'm really interested in knowing about that a little more. Like, how does the gang stuff feature into the story? Like, how was it building? Is I guess what my question is. Like, the mall thing, what you just told me about Suge. What else? What else was like building up?
We seen them brawls at Luna Park, little club on Santa Monica in Robertson. And them brawls just talking shit. And we just kind of push them around. We didn't beat their ass, man. Just let them know. And get it fucked up. And this town's always been our town. The Crips. They know they out there. You know what I'm saying? But I just left the state prison. And I was a MAC rep up there. There's 51 Crips. 4 Bloods. You know what I'm saying? So they know they outnumbered and they can't win out here. Crips are more dominant than they are. And they know that.
But what made it kind of tense? Because, you know, before Death Row, there was always tension, right?
Between Crips and Bloods?
Yeah.
Yeah, our neighborhood's always been into it. Because we're on the same side of town. You know what I'm saying? Like the Ludus Park, Mob, and Hams. They go against the boys on the laundry. You know what I'm saying? But we always been dominant over there, you know what I'm saying? It's like, that's why I don't understand Chris Brown, Justin Bieber, and what's the other dude name? What's the tall, skinny guy that came in Compton the other week? What's that tall dude name? Came to Fruit Town.
Lamar?
No. What's his name? You know that Loving Hollywood show. Soldier Boy and all. Get in trouble out here. Go to that state prison. Crips is gonna rape y'all out here. Justin Bieber, Chris Brown. You know what I'm saying? Y'all tripping on me.
Yo, but I'm just trying to understand what happened back then. Back then, was it that they got cocky? Is that what happened? Because they were with Suge?
Hmm?
Is it that they got cocky? Is that what happened? Because they were with Suge?
I guess money get you cocky. I guess money get you cocky. You know what I'm saying? They even beat up a rolling 60 and killed the guy at the club. Said DJ Quick and they jumped on the dude and all that shit. That's what I figured that shooting was about on Santa Monica that day when his hat was in the street I was just telling you about. Damn, I guess they didn't get his ass.
So this is more gang related than okay? It's not just East Coast, West Coast.
I can't tell you really behind it all. You know what I'm saying? Because this is mafia shit, man. Family's still out there. Yeah. Yeah. Some of this shit happened.
Okay, no, I'll be right there.
I was just a street man, and he was just a studio man, business one. The FBI thing we hit him because he stopped paying the boss. That's why he jumped on it so fast. And I can't really put him out there like that because he's still out there. You know what I'm saying? He's like, my family's go back since the 30s. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And there ain't no Harry O either.
Yeah, no. But I mean, Suge might be in jail for the rest of his life.
Yeah, you right. No, I think the police are gonna start coming.
Good.
All of them gonna go around. All the crooked cops and shit, we was really up against it, all one of the city of Compton, they got Reddy, right? Reddy Jr., Sergeant Reynolds, the mayor, all these dirty motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? So we was gonna eventually have to have some shootouts with them motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? They just got busted too, right? I loved it. I like, yeah! They didn't get the main one though. They didn't get the main fucking dude. He just running around. He's still a cop too.
They got Reggie and his dad.
Huh?
They got Reggie and his dad.
I said they didn't get the main one. His name Reynolds.
Oh, really?
Sergeant Reynolds. Pulled over my 60 keys. He was making my life miserable. Violence and brawl. Getting jealous of brawl, man. Dirty. They didn't get his ass.
That precinct was dirty as fuck.
Yes, it was. And we was lived out there with him. Even the mayor, his councilman. We up there eating at IHOP in Lane. And here come the mayor. Man, you better sit your ass down, fool, and kill your ass. You know what I'm saying? Stupid bitch. You know? That dude was stupid. Wasn't that Bradley? Omar Bradley? Yeah. That dude was stupid on him.
Let's eat some food, man. All right, thank you guys. We're back in 45. Are you leaving?
No. No, I'm talking about that.
You're just there looking dapper?
Wait till you see my suits, homie.
Yeah. Thanks.
All right, sure.
You got a big word around? Yeah.
Can I see it?
Yeah.
Who are you eating? Just bring it to where we're eating.
Oh, yeah, okay. Where are we eating? Oh, it's in there, okay.
Okay. You talking about Craig Cade's book? Okay. Yeah. Don't say nothing about no people. That's Wayne. To the liquor bank. Brought us a game, Twist Styles, and
Once again, Mr. Darcy, and that's around 52 minutes. There's a break where you missed some of the transcript. What the transcript shows.
Yes.
very own. go back in, drink and shit. Go back and party. Get to the fight and shit.
And then what happened?
What is that?
Then what happened?
Then I'll tell you that when I get on my suit.
Oh, come on. You can tell me a little bit. Just,
What's that?
You know, tell me a little bit of, you know, I mean, this is why we're here. We want to hear the true story of what happened that night.
Yeah.
Wayne, we need your permission.
Well, I mean, ready to do it.
Yeah.
What?
You guys want to talk?
Yeah, I want to talk about that one later. You want to go to the aftermath?
Yeah, can you talk about, before the aftermath, can you talk about that, like, generally, just to give me something to work with? And then we can do it again in more detail. Yeah, like a summary.
Well, let me consult with him.
Yeah, go.
Okay.
That's okay. Ray, the guy over there.
I thought we weren't going to say that, dude.
Okay.
He just trying to especially get you know, you say make the sentence.
What?
I'll turn it on there.
The screen ready to go?
No.
That's okay.
I ain't. You need to tell him that. So we got to, that's some shit we got to discuss.
I mean, I don't know exactly.
Hello. Hello? Where you about to go? Huh? All right, I'll be through there.
Yeah. Yeah, of course. Is that in my pocket?
Just tell him come here for a minute.
You don't have to go into
Listen. We got to consult with the U.S. Attorney. You don't want to get you locked up. You don't want me to lock you up. Do you?
No?
Okay. All right. We got to consult with him. So by the next time, you know, I didn't. He asked me to come down here last week, but I never did get a chance to talk to him. That's why I wasn't ready for it. But y'all push me, Tar. You know what I'm saying? I want to know what I can say and what I can't say. So I got to discuss that because that dude can put me in fucking jail, give me the death penalty.
Did you have to protect him?
They can give me the death penalty only. It just wasn't him. He was just fucking. He was just like a fucking. He was like my dessert.
What you say?
You hear me?
Yeah.
It's way more than him.
The thing I think this is an area where he may not wants to have his words straight.
Right.
So let's do this on the next one.
Okay.
Once I consult with him and he tell me
what you can do.
yeah.
Okay.
You don't want to get me locked up.
No, he's still gonna address it. It's just that
We
he's
gonna
saying.
Yeah, I just got to go consult with him. I didn't want to tell y'all that just morning and stuff like that. The dude said, come talk to him before I do this.
If he didn't do it, why is he afraid of getting the death
Because if I make him look like an asshole, they're going to lock me up.
But he's gonna address it.
Yeah. Okay?
Yeah.
That's why I wanted to consult with him first.
Yeah.
Y'all pushed me to do this.
So where do you want to pick it up? The story.
Where do you want to go right now?
Because you said.
You want to do the aftermath?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
You might as well run away.
Look.
The man's got to eat.
Real.
Did you? You got food, right?
Yeah.
He just said that.
All right, so we're gonna take this. After the fact, after the murder, yeah?
The aftermath. We go. We get home. So we on my street. It's about 4:15. Reggie Wright Sr. You know, he was the captain of the Compton Police back then. I guess he must have did his boardroom with the oncoming shift. As soon as he did that shit, that motherfucker jumped in that police car, came up my motherfucking street, ran the stop sign and everything, doing about 70. Pulled up on the wrong side of the street, jumped out of his car, said, "Listen here, you motherfucking Keefe D. You motherfuckers killed my motherfucking son, the belts is coming off." I'm like, "Man, what the fuck is you talking about?" He's like, "You heard me, motherfucker." I'm like, "Damn." So, with my immediate crew, I said, like, they were trying to get into it. Trying to get in. So we got to watch these motherfuckers. So we stopped hanging around there right there. And we seen they had the back of the police.
What does he mean by, like, my son?
His son is fucking Suge, man. He's Suge's man. You know what I'm saying? All them, they from the same neighborhood and everything. David, Mack, all them dudes, man. So we really had it rough. So we might have to go to war with the police. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't just the gang members. They had the police, shit.
Right.
Feel me?
Who else? Was there anybody else after you?
I don't know. You know what I'm saying? They got a lot of deranged fans and everything. You know what I'm saying? Shit, some girl might. You know what I'm saying?
When did the cops finally get to you?
No. When we got back, the Moon Man on MTV was like, "Keefe D nephew." So it looked like Suge told from day one. You know what I'm saying? So like that motherfucker told from day one, "Keefe D nephew. Why the fuck do you use my fucking name?" You know what I'm saying? I just didn't understand that, you know? Keefe D nephew. Moon Man coming on every hour. You know the little Moon Man? Like, damn. You know? Kind of my connection called me. They said, "Come meet me. Go to the condo and that's a public." And we met him at the Chevron right there. He's like, "Dog, I'm going to jail." I said, "What?" He said, "Yeah, y'all going to jail." I'm like, "No, homie." He like, "Man, I'm out of here. I ain't seen that motherfucker since that day, you know." So, you know, I kind of hate I met Puff. Something destroyed my life. Now these super rich motherfucker ain't even sent me a pair of Sean John drawers or nothing, you know what I'm saying? God damn. Or a noodle while I was in jail. You know what I'm saying? Just left me for dead out here. You know what I'm saying? And that ain't the way fucking, you know what I'm saying? That ain't the way the game go. You know? Shit. Had your back, you ain't have my back, though. You know? Yeah.
When did you talk to police?
What's that?
You gave them a statement at some point, right?
I gave them a statement?
Yeah.
No.
No?
No.
Well, I mean, the proffer deal is a statement, no?
Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. What's up, man? You just ain't gonna say nothing back there?
I don't have to. You already know what the situation is.
Yeah.
This is part of the same thing. It's like,
You think you just said you just
I'm
gonna
just saying,
sit
at some
back
point
there?
you did talk to police. Is that not true?
I think that's what he
Was that?
said.
Remember what I told you outside? That's why I didn't want to do this today.
Right. Well, I mean,
You know, some shit to give me motherfucking, you know. Yeah.
All right, I hear you.
Well, yeah. Dude asked me to meet him last week, but I wasn't able, man. My wife was sick, homie. I could have had all your answers, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I didn't want to tell you all that, all my business like that, you know, but force my hand.
I blame Tara.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me just see what I can talk to you about that, because a lot of the stuff I have here is about that night. You know?
Okay.
Yeah.
We're gonna have all the answers, though. I swear.
So you're not talking about it? Is that what we're saying?
I think.
Can you talk about Zip and talking to Puff afterwards?
Zip and Puff?
Yeah, I mean, at some point you needed to talk to them about shit. Is that the same shit?
Yeah.
Wasn't it? Well, did you, so after that happened, did you get in contact with Zip?
Me and Zip was together. He was with us at the point.
No, I mean, and afterwards you didn't see him. Like, you didn't come back to LA with him, did you? Did him? You did?
Yeah.
Oh,
We went up to Wingstop, LA Wings right there on the 3rd and the bread. Right there on the side with Pink's, you know what Pink's is?
Oh.
They got the LA Wingstop right there on the
Eat with
side.
Zip.
Yeah.
It was Beverly though, or
what
Melody.
did you talk about?
All kind of shit. Money.
Yeah, so that we don't waste our time, can we do something where you can talk to me and then you can get approval? You get approval of whether you use it or not? But otherwise...
We only can answer 3 questions on it. I only go into full detail with you and everything on it.
No, you don't have to do...
Once I get the green light where I'm covered, you know what I'm saying? Because I can't make them look like a goddamn asshole downtown. Them motherfuckers is power. They just got all the time, you know what I'm saying? They try to goddamn down the drum, you know what I'm saying? I'm a little peon, you know what I'm saying? Shit. These some dudes are powerful, you know what I'm saying?
Can you talk about Orlando afterwards? He makes public statements.
What is it? Because I'm a genius.
I don't have the actual transcripts from the next letters.
No. That's against the code, homie. I never heard them brag or nothing. Man, not out of brag. You know what I'm saying? It's against the code, man.
So how did you guys lay low afterwards? What you guys do?
You want to know the truth? We didn't lay low. We was, after they asked, Mr. Man laid low. He the one who flew out to the Caribbean and shit. But we it's some mafia shit, man. Yeah, don't, we didn't lay low. We had to stay sharp, man, because we had to watch out for the police, had to watch out for them, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we didn't lay low.
What's he talking about? The
So
mafia.
I think this you can answer. Why didn't they bring up any charges against Orlando?
Because they can't prove it.
Give it to me in a complete sentence.
Why they didn't bring him charges? Because I know they can't prove it.
Did they talk to him?
Yeah, they raided everybody else. I think it was October the 7th or something like that. Raided everybody else. Just so happened, one of my homies, he's a grease trap guy. They pick up the old cooking grease. He came, knocked on my door about 4 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock. Said, Keefe D, the FBI, and about 100 police is at the donut shop. I told him, wait 1 minute. I grabbed my shoes. I put on my pants, grabbed my shoes and shirt and stuff. Left my car and everything. I jumped in the truck with him. Told him to drop me off at the Metro Rail. I missed the raid by 5 minutes.
Huh.
Otherwise, they would have got me.
Did he say somebody tipped him off?
Mm-hmm. So let's go
was
back
it?
to Orlando, because he passed away, unfortunately. So
Yeah.
maybe you can talk about what he did that day without mentioning you. Is that something you feel comfortable doing?
Oh.
Because I mean, you can't implicate him. He's dead. There's nothing that can happen.
What's that?
Can you talk about what Orlando did that night?
I just
The
texted
night
In Vegas, yeah. Without mentioning you at all, just talk
He
about
went to the
him.
hospital. He went to the hospital to get his shoulder fixed and stuff like that.
No, but I'm talking about before that.
We got to consult. There's 3 questions that stuck on. I got to go consult with this man because
I'm just saying he's not. There's nothing. I mean, Wayne's a lawyer. Wayne, can you confirm that? Can he talk about Orlando without mentioning his name? Without mentioning Keefe's name?
That's what I asked Mario. I said, see if he'll talk. What does he know about what Orlando did that night without including himself in that? Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Because Orlando's dead. He's been dead almost 20 years.
Mm-hmm. Did Orlando go after TUPAC that night after the fight?
Huh?
I got to do my job.
No, he didn't go after TUPAC.
He did not.
Mm-mm. Man, wait till I get on the suit, man. Keep on. Let's go somewhere else. Want to talk about Paul? Something like that?
What's that? I did. He didn't want to answer, but I'll ask you. Okay. Did you try to get money from Puffy after the fact for the deal that you had arranged with him?
No, because it was hot. You know what I'm saying? You just can't jump out there like that. You have to be smart in this game. You know what I'm saying? Otherwise, they'd take your ass down. They would have been to our ass down. You know what I'm saying? And,
so what was your plan?
I seen him, well, maybe like 6 months later at the House of Blues right there. And he invited us to the Keefe Pictures Museum the night before. And we went up there and fought. He was up there partying. I seen him at the Keefe Pictures Museum. He like Keefe D. The FBI is all over us. I'm saying, if you want to catch our heat, you know what I'm saying? Said they up in this party right now. I'm like, really? Like, yeah. So that's why I didn't understand how the fuck Biggie can get killed. You know what I'm saying? If the FBI out around here, you know what I'm saying? Said they up in the party and everything ever since we got off the plane. Like, fuck.
God, I just thought of something I never thought of.
So we'll talk about Biggie in a second, but did you ask him for?
That's why there's no way Keefe and the Southside Crips killed Biggie.
Was that?
Did you ask him for the money that he owed
the
you?
FBI are all over.
No, I didn't.
So Keefe would have been like, fuck, the FBI are outside right now. Murder's off. We can't kill him right now.
Yeah, of course.
God, I'd never put that together before.
And what's is it true that there's a rumor going around that Zip got half the money?
That's what the FBI said.
Say it again, because I don't.
That's what the FBI said. That Zip got the money.
Do you believe it?
They's a motherfucker. See Donald Trump, Trump Jr. right now in trouble. And about fucking emails and shit. They're a motherfucker. You know they're a motherfucker.
Did you talk to Zip about the money?
No, yeah, man. As soon as I left, I told you that, man, Ted Holiday had his head up my ass on me. I still got invoice from him. You know what I'm saying? Shit, that dude's a motherfucker. He head of the major crime unit, shit. That dude's a motherfucker, dude. You know?
So, but here's the thing. You're not upset about not getting paid? Were you not upset about not getting paid?
It's the time to get paid. I was trying to pick the perfect spot, dude. You know what I'm saying?
What does that mean, perfect spot?
All right, let me just backtrack here for a second.
What does he mean by that?
Yeah, you can switch over. Yeah, he's got
afraid to talk in this office building.
Yeah. He wants like a.
He wants to be in like a warehouse
He
or
wants to
somewhere.
be like yeah. He wants a safe like his. I don't know if they come up with the spot or what, but yeah, he doesn't want to be here.
Right? What you gonna do with some money in here?
Right. No, I mean, because you were saying, like, yeah, I didn't do it then, I didn't do it. I just want to make sure that, you know, I want to know where your head's at. You had a plan.
I am a kingpin that was making more money than Paul than we were then.
You're picking your spots, too.
Yes.
Right.
Being
I
smart,
hear you.
Playing my cards right. Yeah. Not at all. We was up under a microscope. You know what I'm saying? You got the crooked ass Compton police feeding these dudes downtown all the information. You don't understand, homie. Y'all need to be on our fucking side, homie. You know what I'm saying? Everybody on TUPAC side and all these other dudes' side, they should be on our fucking side. We the one who was catching it. Had crooked Compton police, crooked Rampart. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They telling them people downtown the FBI shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah. No, I hear you.
Yeah,
I mean,
we was up against it, homie. It's the shit that's coming out right now.
You know, maybe we can talk about that sensitive stuff, like, you know, on the street somewhere. You know what I mean? Like, bring a camera. Yeah.
Go over everything.
Yeah, that's okay.
And he gonna give me the green light.
Right.
Say yes or no.
Is it true that you went to the that Hollywood Walk of Fame ceremony for Puffy?
Huh? Where you heard that from?
Him. He said it.
There's too many people, so you couldn't really get close to me.
Oh, good, he confirmed it.
My boys did when they took me to the club.
When?
Society, keep it out, all that shit.
So this not the feds. This the him writing for a show, a documentary about Tupac and Biggie.
You know, and he like, man, post every quarter post send me like $20,000 worth of clothes. Like, ain't that a bitch? So a couple of times I called Daddy's house. He never returned my fucking calls or none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? So I guess he was just trying to wash his hands with us, whatever. Like, fuck that. And that's wrong. That ain't the way it goes, you know what I'm saying? Had your fucking back, supposed to have our fucking back. You know what I'm saying? He don't know what we was up against out here. You know, I hate I took that fucking phone call from his ass. You know what I'm saying? Otherwise, we wouldn't have the crooked cops on our ass. We wouldn't, you know what I'm saying? Because me and Shakur was friends, motherfucker. We've been knowing each other since we was 9, 10 years old, bitch. I'm tripping, though. Yeah. I'm kind of mad at the dude, dog. You know what I'm talking about, Puffy? Yeah, I'm kind of mad at him. Yeah.
And there was never any, after you stopped trying after a while, there was never any contact.
Yeah, no contact.
Yeah. Why? Well, let's go to Biggie. So, he invited you to the Peterson Museum, to that vibe party. Yeah.
Yeah.
You said there were too many people there. The feds were there.
Yeah, he said that.
Right. So that wasn't the place at the time, right?
Hell no. The FBI there, they see us together. You know, they put shit together.
But why did you go in the first place?
Why did I go? Cause he thought smashing parties on me and all that, you know what I'm saying? He was literally invited, you know what I'm saying? They kinda needed us. They should have kept us. You know, because probably still be alive today, you know what I'm saying? Instead of talking about the FBI around, I guess you were scared of us, I don't know. The FBI around. I guess the FBI was going to protect him, but it don't look like they protected him because he did. You know? Then 2-3 days later, Sergeant Reynolds pulled up talking about, we killed Biggie. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Called the people downtown, crooked cops, man. That's some bullshit, you know? Yeah.
So can you tell me definitively that you had nothing to do with Biggie's murder?
Nothing.
Can you give me a full sentence?
We had nothing to do with no Biggie Small murder. Boy, Biggie was our friend. You know, why would we want to kill our, you know?
Why do you think people thought that?
Because of the money and all this other shit. And then the crooked cops just alleged the other day superior's head. You know what I'm saying? Some bullshit. They know they did that shit. You know what I'm saying? So they telling the people downtown, the FBI friends, of course to get the heat up off them. Yeah, man, we was up against it all. Even the mayor was against us.
I hear you. And when you say the money, you mean the money that was owed from Puffy?
Yeah.
Can you say that?
Well, the money that was owed from Puffy. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's why people thought that you killed Biggie.
Yeah, that's why they thought you killed Biggie, yeah. You didn't kill no Biggie, though.
So why did you agree to tell your story after all these years?
I agreed to tell my story?
Yeah, to us. I mean, I know why you told your story to police.
Saved my fucking life. And I was really facing the death penalty. You know? And I just didn't save my life, I saved my whole crew life. You know what I'm saying? They just would have put down like 48 indictments. All my big hitters, all my homies, all my family, even the plugs, even the Colombians. You know what I'm saying? Shit. They had our ass, dog. You know what I'm saying? So, shit. Dude said he was from D.C. Then they used the psychology game on me. You know what I'm saying? Shit. That's how they got me, man.
And to us, why did you want to tell that story to us?
Because I felt we was betrayed. Then, you know, just the way we was done by the crooked cops, the media, everybody, you know what I'm saying? I was wronged. We was wronged, really, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Dude, they come raid our house. Sugar friends come raid our house, take our guns. You know, that shit wrong, homie. Shit's just totally wrong. You know, people think we was lying about the shit. Shit just hit the fan last week. We read you right, senior and junior. That you know they did crooked. Yeah.
Tell me about that, like, because I think you touched on it, but I want to know more about, like, Suge enlisting crooked cops to help him out. What was that about?
I don't know what the fuck it was about. It was smart, though. King move. You know what I'm saying? Shit. You know? But shit. But what you do in the dark don't come to the light. That shit is for the hit the fan. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Like they say, you ain't bigger than the law. And FBI is a motherfucker. They take your ass down. Shit. I ain't no better than Noriega. I ain't no better than fucking Don Hussein.
He said 6ix9ine talk this much. You ain't never lied. This nigga talked since the beginning. First talk was in 99. Next talk, 2008, 2017, 2000. God damn, nigga, you just talking. Talk. How much is this shit left? I mean, y'all want to hear all this nigga talk, man, or y'all be skip some of this shit, bro? I want to hear some testimony, cuz. It's a whole fucking day of talking, cuz. One testimony. Oh my God.
None of them son of a bitches, you know what I'm saying? John Gotti or none of it. If they took them down, I'm a peon to them, you know what I'm saying?
But was that widely known that Suge was hanging around, was like protected by cops?
Hell yeah. Everybody knew that, yeah.
Knew what?
Knew that he was protected by crooked ass cops, son of a dirty motherfuckers. I wish I could tell you everything, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But did
I tell you every fucking thing.
Did that ever give you pause to fuck with Suge? Like, did you ever say I shouldn't fuck with Suge because these cops are gonna be on my ass afterwards?
I'm more down with my nephew than I am down with Suge. Fuck Suge as far as coming to that. My family, I'm his uncle. I'm here to protect him. You know what I'm saying? And all that.
Was there ever a time where you felt bad about Tupac?
Was it every time I felt bad about it?
Yeah.
I wish it never happened. I lost my plug. You know what I'm saying? Colombian boy left. Went back to Bogota. Shit, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I hated it happen.
Can you say what? So you wish what hadn't happened?
I wish that never happened to Tupac because shit, it changed my whole fucking life. You know what I'm saying? My plug that I was making all them hundreds of millions with, fucking went to Bogota left. You know what I'm saying? He didn't want to get caught up in our bullshit. And I wish I would have listened to him. I should have jumped on the plane with his ass to Bogota. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Oh, yeah, okay. All right, that's okay. That's my son. And my wife, they on my ass.
We're almost out.
Okay.
What's that? Yeah, of course. Yeah, sorry, you have to repeat it because the phone was ringing.
Okay, about the Bogota?
No. About Tupac. Like, did you ever feel bad? I mean, this is a kid on, the prime of his life.
I was like,
an artist that everyone loves.
To me, it was an ignorant kid in the prime of his life doing stupid shit out here.
How so?
How so? He shot the police in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they gonna kill Cub. They gonna hang Cub in the courtroom, Cub. With a noose.
Jumped on my nephew, him and his little gang. You're a rapper. Stay in your lane. You know what I'm saying? Stay in your fucking lane. You're not a gangster. You're a fucking rapper. I told you earlier. Stay in your fucking lane, dude. You know what I'm saying? You're not doing what we doing. You know what I'm saying? So he should have just stayed in his lane. I hate it happened to him. Stuff like that. And, it really changed my fucking life. You know what I'm saying? My plug left. Shit, I met him. I'm out of here. Y'all going to jail. I wish I would have been on the plane with his motherfucking ass. You know what I'm saying? Shit. I hate it happen, bro.
If Tupac had not gotten involved with your nephew in the lobby of the MGM, would he still be alive?
I don't know. He ignorant. Some motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? The dude's, you know what I'm saying? I guess he went with that mob and that shit went through his head on me. You know what I'm saying? That's the way I feel about it. That shit went through his head. And he's ignorant, so he run into a lot of problems. How they were trying to be a gang member. You know what I'm saying? But see, in our community, we try to get up out the gang life. Like try to play sports, rap, stuff like that. Try to get up out the gang life. Our motive is to get up out the gang life. Get us a home, get us a family. These motherfuckers nowadays is got millions of dollars enjoying their fucking game. That shit is backwards. You know what I'm saying? Shit is backwards. Chris Brown, Soulja Boy, Justin Bieber. Better listen. You know what I'm saying? You got all that money. Get away from this bullshit. Because all it leads to is death, penitentiary, and heartaches for your family. You know what I'm saying? People out here, we grew up in this shit. You guys from another town, dude. You need to leave that shit alone. Take it from Keefe D. Leave that shit alone.
So let me ask that question again. I really like that answer, by the way. I think it's true. It's like everyone's coming, you know.
Yeah, these dudes from Virginia, he coming being gamers. That's stupid. That's backwards.
So is
the real game members is trying to get up out this shit.
If that shit hadn't happened with Orlando, would you have left it alone that day?
Yes. Me and Suge is friends. We were friends. We grew up together. Shit when the shit that never happened. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
that shit shouldn't have never happened. Because me and this guy grew up together. We was friends since we was kids. You know what I'm saying? I want to tell you the whole truth about this shit, about the balls.
That's okay, but this brings up a good question. Did Suge know that who he was dealing with Orlando? Did he know that he was your nephew?
I told you, Moon Man came and said, Keefe D nephew. LA Times, Keefe D nephew.
I don't mean then, I mean before.
What?
Before he kicked him in the head.
I don't know. I think that was a stupid choice. But he did say that night, he told them police that night that Keefe D nephew, Keefe D nephew. You know what I'm saying? He did say that. You know what I'm saying? He keep on saying he ain't said nothing. Bitch, you know you said something. You know what I'm saying? Why you use my name? That's what I don't understand. Right. You know what I'm saying? He trying to get me arrested too.
Right.
Yeah.
Didn't Orlando had a deal, right? To testify for Suge? Can you talk about that?
What's that?
You heard me. Orlando had a deal to testify for Suge at one point.
You taking all the stories out of my book. You know what I'm saying? You made my book no good no more.
Hey, this is good promotion for your book.
What's that?
This is good promotion for your book.
Oh, you know about that too?
You just told me about your book.
No, I'm talking about the meeting.
Oh. I don't know. Is there any truth to that?
What?
That Orlando agreed to a deal to testify for Suge?
Okay, all right, sorry. What's that? We not gonna go to that one. Okay. I'm gonna save me something for my motherfucking book. God damn, no surprises. Hey, homie, yeah. You did your work though. Right? I see.
Well, next time we talk, I'm gonna drill you on those. There's no.
All right.
There's no escaping it. Nora, are we good? Do you have anything? Yeah, you feel comfortable talking about that? She said, can you talk about the hierarchy of, or maybe like being a kingpin? Yeah, like how, how's the structure? Like how's codes? Yeah. You look at me, don't look at her.
Okay. Like the codes of the street? Our gang is built through respect and the work you put in. And as far as power, you know what I'm saying? That's the way our gang is. You got the double OGs, OGs, OBGs, BGs, and the TGs.
Tell him where he was.
And the OTSs and yeah. That's where our gang is instructed. So I could fall in the double OG, but I was there when the gang was instructed. So this way it goes. People will, you either become gangbanger as you get older or a gangster. Or go to school or get a job. You know what I'm saying? By 25, that's when you determine whether you're going to be who you're going to be. You're going to be a gangbanger, a little, you know what I'm saying, drinking, smoking weed and stuff all day long, you know, with your pants hanging down. Or you going to get a job, that means you out the game. Or are you going to become a gangster, you know what I'm saying, for the gang. You know, that's where our gang is structured, yeah.
Do you think that Suge ran the label like a gang?
Yeah. Yes. He kind of hired all gamers. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He hired all gamers.
So who was he in the structure?
Who was Suge in the structure? I guess his money gave him the power. You know what I'm saying? How people listen to him. You know, money is power. You know, and shit, I guess they... Well, we knew he was a bust, the Crips did. I know our side of town did, because we played football with the guy. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I want to go back to the Biggie night. Where were you, and how did you hear that Biggie had died? Your phone's ringing. We're almost done. I got
That's wifey. Yeah, she on me.
Just 5 more minutes, I promise.
Okay.
Where were you, and how did you hear that Biggie had died?
I was under the parking garage, and everybody ran back up under the parking garage and said, "They just killed Biggie. They just killed Biggie." I'm like, what? I'm like, damn, that was fucked up. By then, all the LAPDs was there, and I was waiting on my car to get valeted up out of there and shit. Valeted up out of there. Then 3 days later, Cass Compton police and crooked motherfuckers pulled nephew over and said, "You guys killed Biggie too?" I'm like, no, this is bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Some bullshit. They run down there. They just spent 34 with us, dog. You know what I'm saying? I was really like a fall guy. To me, fucked over me, man. It fucked over my life.
But they cleared you, right? I mean, you're not...
My life been fucked over ever since, homie. You just don't understand, dude. And I still gotta watch people. You know what I'm saying? To me, they violated my civil rights, my everything, dude. You know what I'm saying?
Did you suspect that somebody was casing the party, Bad Boy?
Casing the party?
Yeah.
You heard about you? Boy, you a motherfucker. Yeah, you did your little work. Yeah, they was up there. The Bloods was there. They came up there. I told Puff, man. You know what I'm saying? I said, y'all be careful. Them niggas is up here. And like, all right. And sure enough, it went down. Yeah. Sad. You know, they come up here and get ate up out of... It's a zoo out here, a jungle. Y'all coming from that little punk-ass town, this boy, the shit. Eat your ass up out here, boy. It's gorillas. I mean, this shit is lions and tigers and bears.
Did you?
They will eat up the week out here.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
Did you? How'd you feel about Biggie dying since you knew him personally?
Oh, they kind of fucked me up. You know what I'm saying?
What
fucked me up? When Biggie got killed, it kind of fucked me up. I was sad behind it, everything, man. It was fucked up behind it. Then these bullshit ass cops gonna put that out in the media like we did that bullshit just to get the heat up off their ass. You know what I'm saying? But it's all gonna come out. It's coming out every day, homeboy. Believe me. Yeah.
All right, brother. I'm gonna set you.
Yeah, let my wife give me. All right.
Oh, wait. Just sit here for 20 seconds with no sound. So don't make any sound. You just gotta record the tone of the room.
This is ringtone.
Oh.
Why was he called Baby Lane?
Oh yeah, that's a good story.
Like, I know most people.
Because our street.
Wait, stay there. Yeah, sit back. Just do this question real quick. Sorry, I thought you were done. That was your only question before.
I just came up.
Okay. So why Baby Lane?
Why did it be called Baby Lane?
Why was Orlando? Yeah, tell me that.
Because he was born on Burrs Lane.
Sorry. Tell me the whole story, like the sentence. Orlando was called Baby Lane because.
Orlando was called Baby Lane because he was born on Burrs Lane, the street Burrs, and they just called him Lane, short for Orlando. So he took our street name. And his pops was real high in the echelons of our gang, one of the founder fathers. That's all.
And the baby isn't because he had a baby face or anything like that.
Baby Lane, short for our street.
Right. And Keefe?
Keefe? We had like 3 Keefes in our hood. So they just broke them down and they just put Keefe D on it.
So they give you the initials so that they separate you from the others.
Yeah. And that shit just went like a wildflower. Blew up, got rich, had all the money, all the women. Don't put that on there. My wife's gonna kill me. Yeah.
Yeah.
You better have my wife deposit for that car too.
This has got to be the last one.
Okay. Original gangsters, yeah. A double OG is a dude that's been around a while. You know, the founding fathers and stuff. You know, the founding fathers of the gang. That's where our gang stopped at, the double OG. And our youngest gang members is called TSs, Tiny Soldiers. Yeah. But we got like about 6 different generations. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
My wife wants that deposit for that car too. Because she is on she's great.
So why don't you talk to, well, we gotta talk to you.
Call me.
Let's talk on the phone. Right. And if things get heavy for you, maybe we can just talk about Orlando and like leave it at that.
All right.
But these guys are expecting details from that night.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't that dude.
I don't want to put you in the
He from the Justice Department in D.C. dude.
Yeah.
I swear to God on me.
I hear you.
They had some major players on me, dog. The other dude named Michael Terrell. Oh man. He's a beast. He's head U.S. attorney of this area. We call his group here. That dude hate me on me, I swear to God.
Yeah. No, like I said, I mean,
come in the room like, y'all not gonna deal with the fucking devil right now.
They're wrapping up right now.
Somebody gonna wind up dead behind this. Like, sir, I swear to God. I swear to God, man. Everybody gonna be, I'll be nice. I'll be good. I'm not the devil.
No, I mean, do what you got to do, and then can we set up a date, Nora, like an actual date where like there's no misunderstanding. You're here for this, or we can go out to Vegas and what I wanted to do is for you to take us on the street. Why is that funny?
With Bruce with us.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
That is funny.
Hey, you know,
Let me tell you.
they never, you know.
Like the dude, I seen Rick Ross at the airport. He just couldn't put my face on him. You know what I'm saying? He was like, I know that. He said, bro, I know you from nowhere. You don't want to know who I am, motherfucker. He's like, I know you. I'm like, yeah. You really want to know? Yeah.
We'll figure it out. But
it's the 20th. Like my sister giving her, we giving her a 70 birthday party. Her milestone 70. My sister. That's on the 29th. So I'm gonna be there about 4 days before then. For a whole week.
Okay. Here, you mean?
California.
California.
The 29th of July.
But if we just wanted to come out to Vegas, can we do that too? I mean, I'm not joking about the street stuff. Then you can just tell me on the street. It'll be different than this.
Yeah.
It'll be less formal.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Let's see, we've been going for about an hour and a half. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, do you guys have to take a restroom break? Anyone? Raise your hand. Okay. If you want to just do maybe another half hour and then we'll take our lunch break? Okay, perfect. Do you need to use the restroom? Okay. All right, we will have to take our break now. So we will take a recess. During the recess, you are admonished not to talk or converse amongst yourselves or with anyone else on any subject connected to the trial, or read, watch, or listen to any report or commentary on the trial of any person connected to this case by any medium of information, including without limitation, newspaper, television, internet, radio, or form or express any opinion on any subject connected with the trial until it is submitted to you. Please rise for the jury. We'll see you guys back here at, let's say, 11:40.
Yo, this is top tier telling. It's 11:40 now. We time traveling. I'm probably doing another hour this time down.
All right, did the party stipulate to the presence of the jury?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, sir.
You may be seated.
We need to get the witness.
Where's Mr. Dorsey?
I assume he's still back there with your
Okay.
partner? And Judge, if you just let us know when lunch shows up, we'll break.
Up to about 45 minutes.
Okay.
All right, we have Mr. Dorsey back. You're still under oath, sir. Mr. DiGiacomo, you may resume your questioning at this time.
Thank you. Mr. Dorsey, that was the July 17th, 2017 conversation that we just listened to, correct?
It was the first interview, yes.
And then the second interview, and I have a copy of the transcript if you can look at it, was July 28th of 2017. Does that sound accurate?
That sounds right, yes.
We're just going to start playing that, Judge. And that is State's Exhibit number 122.
Okay. 122 is now playing.
Are you moving back, you think, anytime soon? You're going to stay with you don't, I know you don't. Yeah. But your wife's got that business of hers or whatever, right? Yeah. So she'd have to give it up for you to come back?
Yeah. No, she with a corporation, so they'll move her around.
Oh, that's cool.
You say she won't come back.
Looks good. I mean, I see a white man in the background. Other than that,
I want to get out of here soon.
yeah. Actually, I see a white man's torso in the background.
Sorry. I won't be here long.
Where's Tara?
What's that?
Where's Tara?
Who's what?
Where's Tara?
Tara?
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't seen her today.
See the hype.
You said she called me and told me that you called her this morning. But I don't think she's in the office, actually.
Look at Mario for 1 second. I just want to make sure your background looks good. We'll be in business.
You're going to be looking at me the whole time, so.
So, Dave, I think it's hitting the whole thing. We want to raise it up and down. There we go. Just down. Slit in the shoulders, right?
Try. Hey, Eric. Yeah. Oh, well, do this first. What the hell's happening over there? Did you get in touch with him? Yeah, he's not picking up for Nora either. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Where's the next one?
But that's all right, Keith? You know what you're going to talk about, right? Do you need him here? He's not picking up.
What?
When that light come, yeah, I need him. You know, we already discussed that. I don't know when the fuck he fucked up.
Me neither. Yeah.
Sometime we gonna. Man.
Where'd he go?
Come on before you start.
I need wait. I mean, I'm ready to start.
How are you doing? Yeah. Yeah, I just didn't see you meet him here, dude. He's like, yeah, I do.
That's all we got. We'll talk a little bit about the fight.
I wasn't comfortable wearing no black stuff.
You know what?
Told her that we was in the office when we was arguing. I said, if you give me 2 weeks, she said, I said, I gave you 6 months. And she said, Keith, I got the people here, just shoot this, woo. So I was like, shit, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, you want to go see the whole thing again?
Yeah.
Okay. We can do a little bit of that. Yeah, sure. I mean, but you look great. I have it already. You don't have to go through the entire story.
I look great.
You look fine. Yeah.
To you.
To me. To everyone. To everyone who's seen it.
Hey, don't release that shit on the internet like they did last time.
No, of course not.
Who released that shit?
I wasn't even working here when I have no idea.
Did you hear about that? Yeah.
You weren't even working here?
I've been here for 5 weeks. Who shot?
So he shot like a promo. He came in, before Mario got hired, and shot a promo, and then somebody like BET or somebody leaked it on the internet.
I know. I actually was here, but I was here working on a different.
I'm live right now reacting to this video, but the video here in court is not live. It's after court hours. So of course it's not live in court unless they in Sweden or something. You know what I'm saying? So unless they in Sweden, no, they ain't out in court right now. Neighbor to the neighbor, what's up, my boy? Cause I don't care. But I'm live, nigga. I'm hood. He fucked up. He did too much. He talked a lot. That's the fuck he did. He needed to shut the fuck up, but he just didn't know how to shut the fuck up. He didn't want to shut the fuck up. All he needed to do was shut the fuck up. Everybody in here. Shut the fuck up. That's all you gotta do. Shut the fuck up. But he didn't.
So can we get, so let's
Disaster.
talk about the other stuff then. No, we'll get to that later. So I'm just gonna go back to the stuff that we talked about in the other.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we get to that. Yeah. Everybody ready to start?
Yeah, that's bad.
Can you give me we need a pen, right?
All right, here we go.
Oh, for this one. Yeah. So we're very close. Yeah. How about? Do you want me to ask?
Where do you think we'll start?
Yeah, just push it. But just be careful 1 second. Yeah, just those things.
Is it?
Yeah, I'll probably operate this and do it. No, it's good. See you anytime. Thank you. Okay, what's happening? Okay, that one? I'm not seeing it. Oh. Yeah, I just told them I thought it was fine. I see.
I think the one good thing is on the 78, it's 3.2 gig, we have a lot of pushback. To get the HDMI, we got a lot of room on it. But anyway, we can do water. Right? You can't get water if you don't do that.
All right, let's go. Eric. Yep. That's cool. I'm rolling. Yeah, how you are? Okay, guys, give me a second.
Everyone, please make sure you're holding on sound and mic rate.
So last time when we talked about, you gave me a little bit of your background. Where'd you grow up? What was Compton like when you grew up? Why don't we talk a little bit about that just to get us warmed up? Okay. Let me just move my chair up. So remember, you're going to be looking at me, and remember to try to speak in full sentences, right? I'm going to always stop you if you don't do it. So, okay. So I grew up in blah, blah, blah. It was, my neighborhood was this.
Okay. I grew up in Compton. I moved here in 1965. And it was all white back then. We was the first black family on the street. It was pretty cool. Then blacks started moving in like 69, 70, 71. Then, most, hold on,
Sure.
I think it's a computer, yeah.
Sorry. I did. No, now you turn it on. Turn it on. Turn it on. It's off. Go ahead.
Okay, I grew up in Compton, 1965. Moved out there. We was the first black family on the street, literally in the neighborhood. So blacks started moving in about 69, 70, 71. Most families will have both of their parents, pops and moms and pops. The neighborhood was pretty nice, pretty green grass and all that. Then the gangs came in about 70, 71. And our neighborhood started gang banging in 1972.
And what affiliation were the gangs?
It was Crips and Bloods. And our neighborhood was U.S. at first. Then they turned to Crips in 1972.
And you were a good kid, you were telling me, right?
Yes.
Like you were a good student and all that stuff.
Good student,
how did you go? Tell me that, and then tell me how you fell in with gang activity.
How I fell in with gangs?
Yeah.
Really, I fell in with gangs. It was a fad around our neighborhood. I was a good student, but I still was a gang member right now. I used to be like the ball boy for Compton College, so I knew older dudes and stuff like that. That gave me more wisdom, whereas
You played ball with Shakur, right?
Yeah, played Pop Warner football at Greater Compton with Shakur. His dad was a coach and stuff like that.
So you cool dude?
Yeah, he was cool back then. He was like a year younger than us. Him and his cousins played on our team. He was twin, Ronald Dynamite, and Shakur. All three of them played on the team. His dad.
Would the parties stipulate to the presence of the jury?
Yeah, sure. Yes, ma'am.
You may be seated. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Good to see you. State, we are still on Mr. Dorsey's testimony. You may proceed with your video.
Thank you, Judge. And just for the record, we stopped at 40 minutes and 51 seconds, and I'm going to start it back.
Okay.
I assume it probably was it was not. It wouldn't be smart to go inside because it's full of bloods, right?
Yeah. I'm quite sure they didn't know how to touch me. Yeah. Because he seen me before I went into the fight, seen me the day before the fight. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
So you didn't see him there. You left after waiting for him for an hour, right?
Yeah.
And then what happened?
Went to the liquor barn. Stopped and got some liquor. Started losing my party and shit. Got a little drinks, stuff like that. And headed back to the hotel.
Okay. And this is.
What's happening with it? We should probably shut this thing down like 15, 20 more minutes, bro. I ain't got no 4 hours in me, 5 hours, 6 hours in me tonight. So what?
This is all with how many people? Who's in the car?
It was girls.
Including
me, my nephew, my boy Bubble Up, and Big Dre. So we going up Flamingo. Got to Las Vegas Boulevard. Shit. We never put a bus down. Happened to see my friends. Sure. Tupac was hanging out the window. There they go, right there. So my partner busted you. Went by there. Got up there by there where he was. Shit. Pop looked like he got a gun. Got the busting. Shit. I got the duck. Shit. Got the busting back. Duck. Hit the corner. Made it right. So the white car got the chasing us. Still busting. We dished them out. Went in the back of the carriage house. It's a hotel called the carriage house. Got up out the car.
Okay, so let's again take it step by step. What car were you driving?
I wasn't driving no car.
Oh, what car were you in?
A white Cadillac. A rented white car Cadillac.
Okay, and then when you saw them, how did you recognize them? I mean, you were driving on the street. How did you know it was them?
He was hanging out. Tupac was hanging out the window, passenger side window. Talking about this Tupac. I mean, all the chicks was like, Tupac. He was like, yeah, like a celebrity, like he was in a parade. Yeah.
And so, after that, you knew that they were. What were they driving?
They was driving a BMW. Yeah. But shit. Once we got back to Compton, he was saying like little Reggie and all of them was shooting at the car. So we got the car painted. We took it to the paint shop. You know what I'm saying? So we turned the car in so there wouldn't be no evidence.
Okay, but let's go back to the moment that it happened, right? So you're driving, you see Suge and Tupac in the BMW. You turn around, right? You described it as a U-turn,
yeah.
So that you're facing. So you're coming in the from the opposite direction, right? Tell me what happened in that moment.
What you say one more time?
Tell me what happened in that moment when you finally come close to their car.
No, we came close. We came from the gutter, man. Oh shit! Pop reached down and got his little shit. Got the busing. Shit. We got the busing back. Shit. I never bust. I was on the ducking shit. I didn't want to get hit. A couple of people had some little fragments, glasses in the air and shit. that right on Cobalt. The right of the Sea Breeze was chasing us. Shit, a lot of shots. Got the fuck on, we made a right there on, that's another little street right there where the carriage house was.
So, who pulled the trigger?
Who pulled the what?
Who pulled the trigger?
I don't know, to tell you the truth. I didn't see it.
Did Orlando pull the trigger? Who's closest to the other car?
Big Dre was the closest. Big Dre was the closest to the other car. But I was ducking, shit. The dude was crazy. I said, this dude really trying to get a reputation. He was jumping around, like, damn.
So you I want to make this really clear. You mean to tell me that even though you were in the car with those three guys, and you talked to them a bunch afterwards, you don't know who shot the shots?
That would be incriminating myself. Yes.
Okay. Are we cool with that, right? Okay, great. Yeah, okay. Let's stop there.
Let me go smoke, too.
Yeah. Come back. Just give me one quick second. All right, so let's go back to that. Describe Tupac. What did he look like? Did he look like he was going to pull something? Just tell me everything you remember.
Okay, when we pulled up, I was in the front seat, passenger side. He went down, got his shit, and got the bussing. So shit, I ducked. All I know is shit came from the back seat and they got the bussing back. Shit, we hit the corner after the shooting. And another white car got the chasing us. They got the shooting too. Shit.
Well, you told me that already. So I just want to get it straight in my mind. Who's sitting in the back?
My nephew and my partner Big Dre.
And who's driving?
My partner Bubble Up.
So who? Behind the driver is Orlando, right?
No, Big Dre.
Big Dre. And so and Orlando's on the other side behind you.
Yes.
When the shots started ringing out, who's closer to the window?
Big Dre was. He was the same path. He was behind the driver. Big Dre was behind the driver.
Where'd the shots come from?
In the back seat.
Yeah, but who's closest? Who had the gun?
I don't know, sir. Tell you the truth. I was ducking.
And the fact that there was a gun there, does that mean that you guys were ready for something? Or you just...
No, we gangsters. What's wrong with guns? Yeah, better be caught with it than without it.
Do you remember anything else about that moment where the two cars met? Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah. Do you remember anything else about that moment?
No, not really. It was like 20 years ago. Really the best recollection I can remember.
So let's talk about what we sort of started talking about outside. Like, there's allegations by certain police detectives that you had made a statement about who shot Tupac.
Not to my recollection. I'm telling you the truth. You know what I'm saying? You asking me for the truth. I'm here to tell you. 20 years, here to tell you. Get it from the horse's mouth. Right here.
Was there ever any discussion about who actually did the shooting?
Was there ever discussion with who?
Yeah, you guys.
No. That's the code of the streets. You know what I'm saying? Shit. So somebody can get out a free jail card on you. Tell people.
What are your thoughts about Greg Kading and his investigation and all the stuff that's been out there?
How I feel about it?
Yeah.
Well, I feel, I was railroaded.
I'm gonna shut down a little early tonight. I gotta shut it down, bro. I ain't feeling it tonight, bro. I'm sorry, I'm just gonna eat and all that I cook. I'll see y'all tomorrow, man. We're gonna have to do something different. We ain't doing this trial tomorrow. We gotta get into something different. You know what I'm saying? Some hip hop shit tomorrow. Y'all